There's a refund in an airline's pocket that belongs to you, and they're quietly hoping you never ask. It's not a scam. It's not scary. It's federal law. But airlines count on one thing, that travelers our age, tens of millions flying every year, take the voucher, say thank you, and walk away. A few rules changed, and most of us never got the memo. The credit they push at the gate, your wheelchair at the carousel, the pill bottle in your carry-on. Everyone is protected. 10 rights you already have. Number 2 hands you cash at the gate. Number 1, airlines bury it behind a voucher. Wait for it. Right number 10, the 24-hour window that undoes a booking mistake. Start with the one almost nobody uses, federal rule. Book a flight at least 7 days before departure, and you get a full 24 hours to cancel for a complete refund or to lock the price without paying yet. Any U.S. airline, even a non-refundable fare. No change fee, no penalty, no argument. Airlines stay quiet because they'd rather you panic and pay to fix it. You book late at night, half asleep. Wrong date, wrong airport. The old instinct for travelers our age is to brace for a fee and eat the loss. That instinct costs real money for no reason. Cancel within 24 hours. Get your money back. Book direct on the airline, not a third-party site. Cancel inside the window and request the refund, not a credit. Count the clock from when you booked, not midnight. Honestly, it's the most forgiving rule in flying and the least known. The next one matters most when you're already trapped on the plane. Right number 9, the Tarmac clock airlines hope you forget. Here's something the airline will not announce over the intercom. When a plane sits on the tarmac, a federal clock starts. Within 2 hours, they must give you food and water. The lavatory has to stay working. Medical help has to be available. And on a long domestic delay, 3 hours, they have to let you off. International, 4. This isn't a courtesy. It's a rule with real fines behind it. Take a retired teacher flying out of Chicago in a February snarl. The plane pushes back, then parks. An hour, 2. No water, no word. She finally asks a flight attendant directly, and the cart appears. The rule was always there. Nobody offered it. When the wheels stop moving, start your own timer the moment you leave the gate. Ask for water out loud at the 2-hour mark. Note the times. The fines depend on them. That delay costs comfort. The next right is one most seniors never think to ask for by name. Right number 8. The airport official who must fix it on the spot. This is the one I wish every traveler knew before they needed it. Every airline must have a complaint resolution official, a CRO, available at every airport during operating hours, in person or by phone. Their whole job is to resolve an accessibility complaint right then, not after you mail a form. Most travelers have never heard the title, so they argue with whoever's at the counter and get nowhere. A gate agent says no aisle chair is available. A man traveling with his wife's oxygen is told to just wait. The word that changes everything isn't a complaint, it's a title. When the counter says no, ask by name for the complaint resolution official. State the problem in one sentence and what you need. Magic phrase. I'd like to speak with your complaint resolution official about an accessibility issue. It took me longer than I'd like to admit to learn that one phrase outranks the desk. The next right lives in your carry-on. Right number 7, the medication rule that beats the 3-ounce limit. Most of us pack our pills like contraband. We don't have to. The 3-1-1 liquid limit, everything under 3.4 ounces in 1-quart bag, does not apply to medically necessary liquids and medications. Insulin, liquid prescriptions, saline, gel packs to keep medicine cold. You can carry more than the limit in your carry-on. The only requirement is that you declare it at the start of screening. Pull it out, set it apart, say the words. For someone our age managing 2 or 3 prescriptions, that one sentence is the difference between a calm checkpoint and a bag torn open in front of a line. Getting your medicine through clean. Keep every essential medication in your carry-on, never checked. Separate the liquids and meds before you reach the officer. Magic phrase. I have medically necessary liquids and medications to declare. Leave the pharmacy label on, it clears faster. That right protects your health. The next protects your dignity at the scanner. Right number 6, the scanner you're allowed to refuse. Here's where seniors get quietly steamrolled. If you have a medical device, an insulin pump, a glucose monitor, a pacemaker, you do not have to send it through the X-ray or walk the body scanner. You can ask for alternate screening. You won't be made to remove a device attached to your body. If standing is hard, you can be screened sitting down, right in your own wheelchair. And you can request private screening with an officer of the same sex. These aren't favors, they're written rights. For those of us with a few decades of flights behind us, a checkpoint shouldn't mean surrendering control of our own bodies. A 74-year-old with a pacemaker keeps getting waved toward the machine because the line's moving. He assumes he has to comply. He doesn't. At the checkpoint, on your terms, tell the officer about any implanted or attached device first. Ask to be screened seated if standing is unsteady. Request private screening anytime you want it. The machine serves you, not the other way around. The next right follows your wheelchair onto the plane. Right number 5, your wheelchair flies free. This one changed for the better, and barely anyone noticed. Your wheelchair or scooter flies free, always. It never counts against your baggage. It's a mobility right under federal law, not luggage you bargain over. You keep it to the boarding door and they return it there, or at the aircraft door, not the distant carousel. And as of this past December, there's a new layer. Before the cabin door closes, the airline must tell you whether your device made it onto the plane or couldn't fit, then tell you again when it's unloaded. That single notification ends the worst part of flying with a chair, the not knowing. Flying with your device. Gate check it at the door, never at the main counter. Ask for it back at the aircraft door, not baggage claim. Confirm out loud that it was loaded before the doors close. Quick question. How many of these have you ever actually claimed? If you're like most of us, the answer is almost none, and that's exactly what airlines count on. If this is helping, hit subscribe. The second half is where the real money hides, starting with your bag. Right number 4, the bag fee that comes back when your bag doesn't. Now it stops being about comfort and starts being about cash. You paid to check a bag. The airline didn't get it to you on time. Under the federal refund rule, a significantly delayed bag means that checked bag fee is owed back, automatically to your original payment, not a coupon for next time. Airlines lean on the fact that an exhausted traveler chasing a missing suitcase isn't thinking about a fee refund. They're hoping you forget. Consider how this usually goes. The bag turns up half a day late at the hotel. You're relieved, you move on, and the fee quietly stays in their pocket. Claiming the bag fee back, file the delayed bag report before you leave the airport. Ask specifically for the checked bag fee refunded to your card. Keep the receipt. That fee is yours. That's your money returning on its own terms. The next one can hand you thousands. Right number 3. If they break your wheelchair, they buy you a new one. This is the right I think every family with a wheelchair user needs memorized. When a checked wheelchair or scooter is damaged by the airline, federal law puts the liability squarely on the carrier and not up to some luggage cap, up to the full original purchase price of the device. A $5,000 power chair crushed in the hold isn't a "we're sorry" situation. It's a repair or replace obligation. Airlines mishandle thousands of these every year, and most families never learn they're owed the entire value. For those of us who depend on a chair to move through the world, that device isn't luggage. It's independence. The law finally treats it that way. If your device comes off damaged, report it before you leave the airport in writing. Photograph the damage and your purchase records. Demand repair or full replacement value, not a baggage payout. That's real protection. The next two are the ones airlines fight hardest to keep quiet, starting at the gate. Right number 2, bumped from an oversold flight. Stay with me. This is where the gate agent counts on your good manners. When a flight is oversold and you're involuntarily bumped, the airline owes you cash, not a future credit. Cash or a check handed to you at the airport that same day. For a short delay, it's up to double your one-way fare, capped around $1,000. For a longer one, 4 times your fare, up to $2,150. And they can no longer bump you once you've boarded with a scanned pass, except for safety. Here's the move they hope you miss. They offer a travel voucher first, smiling. Politely decline it. The voucher is worth less and expires. The cash doesn't. When they bump you, refuse the first voucher offer. Ask for the cash compensation. Magic phrase: I'm declining the voucher. I'd like my denied boarding compensation by check today. Get it before you leave the airport. It's owed the same day. That one sentence is worth real money, and number 1 is the one they bury deepest. Right number 1. Cancel or badly delayed. I saved this for the end because it's the right airline's hope you never ever claim. When an airline cancels your flight or significantly delays it, 3 hours domestic, 6 international, and you choose not to fly, you're owed a full cash refund, the whole ticket, to your original form of payment. Within 7 business days on a card, they'll offer a travel credit instead because a credit keeps your money inside their company. You are never required to accept it. Say no and get the cash. For travelers our age, that's often hundreds of dollars we assume is simply gone the moment a flight drops off the board. It isn't gone. It's yours. Getting your money, not their credit. Decline the voucher every single time it's offered. Magic phrase: I'm declining the credit. Please refund my original payment. Hold them to 7 business days on a card. That's the one they bury behind a friendly voucher. Now you know where to dig. After all these years of flying, I've learned the airport isn't built to hand travelers our age what we're owed. It's built to hope we never ask. But there's something else most seniors leave on the table, and it has nothing to do with a refund. It's a single sentence at the gate that can move you into a better seat for free. It's on the screen right now. See you there.